Hello again, friends. It is Jasu Bakuhatsu here, and it is once again time to play some La-Mulana. So, I was planning to do a bit more preparation for this video, just as far as, like I said, I want to take down notes. Whoops, I forgot about. Let's just teleport in. I wanted to take down some notes in that Temple of the Giants area or whatever, just so I could have all the clues on a sheet of paper next to me. But then I remembered there was some stuff I wanted to check out here in the first area. So I think I'm going to do that for this video, just see if I can clear out as much of this area as I can. And also there was something that I noticed. Like, I was starting to do all that off camera. I was going to go to the area and just off camera write down a bunch of notes about what's on tablets and stuff. And yeah, I noticed something in this area that I hadn't noticed before, and I can't remember at all if I'm going in the correct direction to show it off, but right, this is what I wanted to do. I had always assumed that the broken tablets had no useful information on them, just because I had tried a few and they always just came up blank. But as I was going through this area, I noticed that one of the broken tablets actually had sort of a broken, kind of incomplete message on it, and so I thought, that would probably give us some clues as far as. Oh, and another thought that I had. So there was that, and then another thought that I had is that way back at the start of the game, we managed to trigger the opening of a chest by killing all of the enemies on a particular screen. That was the first chest in the game where we picked up our shell horn or whatever it was called. And I realized that with the acquisition of this dagger here, we are now able to kill skeletons, which we were not able to do before. So I had figured that, like, kill all the enemies in a room would just not be a thing that we'd have to worry about, since we'd just sort of be doing that anyways, and it just wouldn't be a thing we'd have to think about. If a puzzle solution were ever kill all the enemies, we could just do that, and it wouldn't be a problem, because we'd just end up doing that anyways. But actually, yeah, I haven't necessarily killed all the enemies in every room that has skeletons in them, because I wasn't able to kill the skeletons before. So that might be a bit tedious, I don't know. Also, this room just seems super suspicious. I don't know why. Like, that triangle there has, like, the same... Like, we saw that triangle in another room, that area with the giant head above the pit that leads down to the pit full of elephant mice and stuff. And that area up there is like... yeah, it's up in the right. Just doesn't seem to be anything just yet. Why'd you have to stop there, you jerk? And then a third thing that I noticed, I think that's 3 things so far, is that somehow I'd never noticed it. The eyes in this room are on those statues in the back are just kind of following me around, and I don't know if they had anything to do with the puzzle that I just solved there. But, or at least I think I solved the puzzle, because I just heard the fanfare. I don't see anything different in this... Oh my god, okay. That is awesome. I don't think this actually, no it isn't. I don't think this actually... Yes, it does. I can solve the puzzle now. I think I can. I drop this down. Then I drop that one down, and then that extends the platform far enough so that I can drop the third one down directly on top of the switch. So that's good. We've uncovered another thing in the first area. And yeah, I don't know how much, like, how Metroidvania-ish this game is. Like, exactly how much you need to, like, find items in other areas to solve puzzles. Like, so far, just about every puzzle I've come across that I've thought was like, oh, maybe I guess I'll come back here later with an item, and I've been able to solve... It's always turned out that it's just, there's been a clue I'm missing, and then once I have the clue, or solve the puzzle in another area, it'll change things so that I can, yeah, go back and solve the puzzle. Oh, right, I want to do this. Oh yeah, and the other thing was that there's an NPC who I don't think I've talked to him since like the first video, but he actually had a clue that was quite relevant. And it's actually, if I'm correct, it's possible we might actually encounter a boss in this video, although this is not where I was expecting it. So yeah, way back in the first video, there was an NPC who gave us a clue. Oh, this music's freaking me out. A clue, and right at the last part of the clue was that something about an Ankh at the end of the Path of Angel, which I assumed was that invisible platform, but this actually is not what I think an Ankh... Kinda looks like an Ankh, but not really what I think an Ankh normally looks like. But I don't know, the weird music makes me think that like a boss is gonna pop out as soon as I use this. And there we go. It's boss time, I think. Yes. Oh, damn. That's actually a bit bigger than I was expecting. Okay. I think I might want the extended range of the... And definitely our shurikens. Yeah, shurikens. Actually, I get the feeling we're just gonna, like, Ponzor this guy. In the eye, maybe. In the... Whoa, wow, that was a lot of damage. Or have I taken a lot of damage already? Oh, wow, he's... Okay. Shifty little... Oh, wow, that's not... I don't have a lot of warning there. Anyways, yeah, fire shurikens into his open mouth. And it looks like he keeps it open just a little bit after he shoots his fire. So, oh, damn. Oh, wow, these guys do a lot of damage. And if I remember something I read on a glyph correctly from... Shit. Oh, wow, okay, so much for this being easy. Okay, if he... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, so that's our first boss. And yeah, if I remember reading on a glyph correctly from earlier in the game, bosses are inescapable. Or actually, I think it might have been the manual. Once a guardian appears in the room, you cannot escape, is what it said. So presumably that means no teleporting. And I don't want to teleport out of the boss fight anyways, because it's a boss fight. I wonder what I win from it, if it's just like... Because yeah, if I don't get like an actual useful item that'll like let me progress or anything like that, I think that would be a strong indication that the order that you finish these areas in doesn't matter. Actually, that's not quite true, because it's... Or I don't know, it's possible. Like, I don't know, maybe there is some way to get like the breathe underwater device in the water area. Maybe it's possible. Yeah, I don't think we've found any items in this area that would help... Oh, right, it wasn't this way, it was down below. Like, I don't think we found any items in this area that helped us to solve anything in the pyramid, which we made quite some progress on. And yeah, I don't think we got any useful items whatsoever out of... Or, okay, let's take inventory. So we found the Shellhorn on the overworld, the Grail, which is just sort of generally useful, but not a puzzle-solving thing. We got... Okay, never mind. We got the knife in the pyramid area, or in the Temple of the Sun, I think was its proper name. And yeah, we could not... Because yes... Or I don't know, it seemed like, yeah, that killing the enemies was the solution here. I don't know what the eyes following me in the background means. Maybe there was a clue I misinterpreted elsewhere that would have let me know to kill everything in here. Because yeah, the eyes are following me and I don't know what that's supposed to signify. But yeah, it looks like just killing all the enemies here is the solution. And I might actually... This boss might actually take a bit of effort. I might want to just go back and save, just so I don't have to go through all of this busy work. Because yeah, the boss seems a bit tough. Like, yeah, he's got, like... I need to be, like, right in the area where he can kill me in order to hit him. And it doesn't look like he's moving up and down while he's breathing fire, so it doesn't seem like there's any easy way to move out of the way. Because, yeah, I can't drop off of a ladder, or I can't jump off a ladder. And I guess I could maybe stay off the ladders and then use my jumping. And yeah, just jump to avoid the flames. Because it looks like if I stay on the ladders... Or actually, I think if I stay on the center platforms and then just drop down from there once he starts to breathe fire. Because, yeah, just by staying on the ladders, it just seems like I can't move quickly enough to dodge his fire while he's moving up and down. So, okay, I did all that, and yeah, this boss might take a bit of work, so let's just go back and save right away. And yeah, shurikens just seem like completely... Oh, right. Okay, it doesn't look like he has anything new to say. It occurred to me for a second that the Elder might have new things to say based on how much progress you've made in the temple, but that could be the case, could not be. I would assume, or I don't know, I wouldn't assume anything ever with this game, but I would guess that he doesn't have anything crucial to say that would be, like, essential to solving a puzzle. So, yeah, we're gonna continue, and I distinctly yeah. Or actually, the easiest way to tell if I've saved the game is just to see if that's the current time on the loading screen. So, okay, go here, and then all of the way should be clear for us to give the boss another shot. This is exciting! This is our first boss, like, 10 parts into the series, and, like, probably, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours into the game, we've gotten somewhere. This is our first boss. And yeah, hopefully I don't have to go... I don't know why that... Like, yeah, this thing closes up here, and I don't know why. Yeah, it looks like it stays open. That's good. So, I think I'll keep the dagger, just in case. I don't remember if there were any boss hints on tablets anywhere. I don't know. Anyways, right, I'm equipping this so that I can, yeah, activate the boss. So, yeah, just to get a sense of what I'm talking about, I think I'm gonna hang out here and throw shurikens at him, and then if he starts... Or actually, yeah, I have 2 ways to go, because, yeah, dropping down wouldn't be safe, because if there's... Because, yeah, if there's a head on the middle platform breathing fire at me, then there's probably one down below as well. So if I drop down to dodge the middle fire, I'll probably just drop down onto more fire. So I think this is the way to go. Yeah, between these 2 platforms, because yeah, the snake seems to be a fixed length. So if there's a head on this level, the other head will be much lower down. So I can just jump between these 2 levels to, yeah, dodge his fire. So it's, yeah, the bosses are kind of like puzzles too. Really, depending on how you want to define puzzle, that's like true of pretty much every video game. So, okay, you want to breathe fire at me from here? Okay, so... Okay, he doesn't want to start just yet. I guess that's just their opening move. And then, yeah, because it looked like they were tracking me before. Damn it. Oh, wow, I'm getting some slowdown here, I think. Okay, he seems to be following some... Okay. So it doesn't look like he's tracking me or anything. Oh, wow, yeah, I am definitely getting a lot of slowdown. Wow, I wasn't expecting... Okay, they seem to be actually moving in a pattern. So this might not be as difficult as I thought. Yeah, they're just moving back and forth in sort of like a nice, consistent, predictable fashion. I don't know if that's hitting him or not. Okay, regardless, I think I want to go for this. Yeah, I think I want to go... Oh, wow, that was super easy. Yeah, so much for my hyping that up. I hear that the main thing that they changed in the remake of this game was that they revamped the boss fights significantly, supposedly to make them a lot tougher, and it doesn't look like I got anything out of that, so yeah. I think that might be a reasonable... Yes, since I didn't get anything from that, I kind of suspect that each area might be somewhat self-contained. I mean, yeah, I needed the dagger, I guess, to fight that boss, so no, that's not true at all. So yeah, definitely worth exploring every area and not getting... Oh, now their eyes are closed. Yeah, or I guess, yeah, like everything with this game, I can't assume that killing the boss didn't do anything. It could have changed something on a different screen. And so yeah, the clue that I got... Actually, I might as well switch back to my normal glyph reader, or my scanner and my glyph reader. So yeah, because I know that some of you guys at home might kind of... Like I mentioned in the last video about spoilers and stuff, and how especially how I like to solve these puzzles myself, and that's the fun of the game for me. But I figured it might actually be some of the fun for you guys too, even though I don't want you to, like, tell me, like, if you figure something out, don't tell me, because I want to figure it out. But still, I'm not going to stop you guys from, you know, thinking about this and trying it trying to, you know, see if you can guess the solution before I can. That's a lot of the fun of these kinds of things. And so towards that end, yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I don't want to do anything off camera. Whenever I see a clue, I want you guys to see it so that you guys have a chance to solve the puzzles at the same time, or yeah, a chance to solve things before I do and feel smarter than me. If that's how you get off on this kind of, if that's the only way you can derive enjoyment from these kinds of playthroughs, yeah. And I got distracted there and didn't advance the text. Like I said, the text on screen plus commentary equals one or the other just doesn't get done. I just can't do it. So yeah. So this is just a general tip for the entire game, it seems. And this is the clue for this specific area. The Ankh in this land is beyond the Path of Angels. And the jewel is at the foot of a long wall. Like the jewel, I know the jewel clue. I found the jewel, and that's where it was, I guess, if you want to call that a long wall. Though that's... I wouldn't have thought to look there based on the clue, but really you can just think to look there anyways, because you can see it, and it needs to be explored because it's there. I think the snake's eyes were open before, too. Anything changed in here? Doesn't look like it. Or I don't remember if I've read that or not. And so one thing I noticed while I was exploring this area off-camera was, and I didn't make any progress, by the way. I didn't save or anything while I was doing stuff off-camera. But, why? Okay, there we go. I guess I just wasn't on the right spot. Oh, right, I remember that clue now. But yeah, I think the serpent's eyes are maybe closed here where they were open before. I don't know. Like, I don't know if anything's changed anywhere, so I think I'm just gonna give this whole area kind of just like one final once-over, and then I'll go back to the giant temple. I guess I'm there right now, so I could maybe... Or I don't know, what else was there in this area? Oh right, there was that one treasure chest. Oh, and there was the other thing I was talking about, the broken tablets. And yeah, this was one thing that really got me interested. I recognized this from the water area. This is... yeah, that area where I was like, oh, I can climb the ladder here, actually, to a new area, but let's not do that because water. So our water, he who climbs Ag, the water will gas it. So, it's so vague. Like, there's not nearly enough here for me to be able to piece out what this clue means. I don't know if we're gonna get another scanner upgrade. Oh, by the way, I read in the manual what the scanner upgrade did, and it was kind of a disappointment. Basically, you noticed as soon as I exited the shop where I bought that scanner upgrade, it played a little fanfare, and that's what it does. That scanner upgrade plays that little fanfare whenever there is a hidden shop on the screen that you're on, which seems kind of useless unless there are like some really obtusely hidden shops out there. Because, like, yeah, if there's a hidden shop, like, so far the shops have just been hidden behind, like, vases and stuff, so it's like, if that's as well hidden as the shops get, like, I don't need this advanced scanner to play a chime when they're around, I'll just find it anyway. And, oh yeah, there was, that treasure chest. This thing right here. Clue about the sacrifices. I don't know what that means, and I've taken a lot of damage now, so I'll probably need to... So, okay. I did save right after that boss, didn't I? I don't think I did, so... I don't know. Okay, there was one more tablet that I wanted to check out, because I don't remember if I've read it or not, so I'm gonna... Like, I'm sure I've read it, but I don't know if I've read it for you guys or not, and I can't remember what it says anyways. Because, yeah, up this ladder here, whoops, every time I like, point out a thing on a new screen, I look up at it and run into enemies. That happened when I was trying to point out the heads with the following eyes. I did that again there, where I was, like, looking at the head as I was talking about it, and I ran into an enemy. That's one thing that might be a bit... You might be thinking sometimes, like, how stupid I am to be missing some of these things. I am actually I found that it's a lot easier to notice things. So yeah, this is our clue that shows us how to use the Ankh jewels. Anyways, I found that it's a lot easier to notice things when I'm rewatching my videos, not just because I'm not playing, but because I'm watching in a smaller window as well. I typically when I'm watching my own videos, I run just a smaller window while I'm doing that. And oh, it won't even let me try to read this. Looks like. Seriously? Okay, you're the boss, La-Mulana. I'm sure there were other broken tablets that had things to say, though. Anyways, yeah, let's go back and save. Because, yeah, I don't think we've done that. Actually, I should have probably finished reading what he was going to say, just in case, but oh well. Now we save. And so another thought I had, there was the helmet I was considering buying before. And I looked in the manual, and it didn't say anything really about it, what it did. It just... I don't remember exactly what it said in the manual, but it sounded useless, like as far as what it told you to do. But I looked more carefully at the clue that skeleton in the underwater area gives you about the helmet. And but it didn't actually say anything about breathing underwater. It said that the waterfall... something about the waterfall, and that was the clue there. So I think that maybe what the helmet actually does is prevents you from being forced downward by waterfalls. And I don't remember if I showed off... I think I did show off in the last video. Oh right, I don't have a teleport gate for that for the water area. Because just those... Or there were two, actually. Two broken tablets that had clues for that area, so I'll show you both of them, just so that you can get a full picture of why I'm so eager to get back there. And I guess for those of you who don't give a shit about seeing all the clues and just want to watch me play, I guess this will be horribly boring for you. You can't please everyone. Like, I know when I watch LPs for this kind of game, or... actually, mostly I read them. Yeah, a lot of the fun, for me at least, is trying to figure out puzzle solutions and seeing how much I can figure out ahead of the LPer. And actually, typically when people don't do blind LPs of those kinds of games, actually, because it's a dumb idea and you shouldn't ever do it because it's not entertaining to watch someone be stupid and fumble around with puzzles forever.